All right, welcome to the Ironwood Strength Show. Today we're going to do a shake called the Green Julius. And this is going to be one of my heavier shakes. It's going to follow a harder workout, one of my heavier sessions. And it also has a lot of ingredients, so it does take a little bit longer to make than a lot of the other shakes that I've shown so far. It's going to start off with about 6 ounces or 3/4 of a cup of orange juice. And if you get a little bit extra in there, don't worry about it. This shake has a tendency to be a little bit on the thicker side, so a little bit extra orange juice isn't going to hurt anything. The next ingredient, you're going to want to put in your protein powder. So vanilla protein, again, the brand is not that important, but vanilla is a good flavor to put in here. And we're going to have to cut that. So after the vanilla protein, the next thing we're going to add is ground flax seed. And I just get, it is organic. Not that that really matters, but it is organic. I do get the generic brand. It's great value from Walmart. About 1 tablespoon, so I'm just going to take just a regular old tablespoon. And I kind of do a heaping tablespoon. Dump that in there. Next thing we're going to put in is our spinach. And it calls for about a cup of spinach. This is one of those things that going a little bit overboard is probably just going to give you some extra nutrients. Not really going to affect the taste of the shake at all. So it's a lot of times don't even measure it. I'll just put it in. But for the video, I'll go ahead and measure it out. And as you can see, I've got a little bit more than a cup there. Put that in, make sure I work it down below the blades. Next is going to be my peaches. And the original recipe called for, I believe, mangoes, but as it turns out, I'm allergic to mango. So quit using mangoes and we started using peaches. Put about 2 peaches in here, and we get the sliced peaches, frozen sliced peaches, so they don't come in actual size of a peach. I used to actually take fresh peaches and then peel them and then cut them up, but now I use frozen and sliced ones. So I just get about what I think is going to be a peach. That's 1. And the second one, that's probably a little bit on the small side. And that's probably, actually we're just going to dump the rest of it in here and say that that's 2 peaches. But yeah, you can actually buy fresh peaches. This takes a little bit more work. You got to peel them, and then you got to cut the pit out of them. But absolutely, fresh peaches can be in here. The frozen ones do make the shake a little bit thicker, as I was stated earlier. So getting a little bit extra of the orange juice kind of helps with that. Next thing we're going to put in is some ice cubes. Again, I kind of changed this. The original recipe called for 8, but being as that I'm putting in frozen peaches, I generally cut that back to about 6 ice cubes to make the shake where it'll actually be drinkable. 2, 3, and this is 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Kind of push those down, try to get them underneath the blades because they will kick up and then you'll end up with ice cubes actually in your shake. The next thing, and I don't want any flax seed in there, so I'll wipe the flax seeds off that spoon, is about half a cup of Greek vanilla yogurt. So again, not real strict on the measurement, but I'm going to go about half, and that's probably about half right there. And then the last ingredient is just add some honey. And this is just a taste, and honestly, I don't really know that it changes the taste a ton. But I'll put a good little amount of honey in there. And now it's ready to be blended up. Alright, so there you have it. That is the Green Julius, and it's sitting, the way I'm seeing it right now, it looks like it's got about 40 ounces of shake in there, or a smoothie, or whatever you want to call it. I don't even know what the difference between a smoothie and a shake is, but it's sitting there right about 40 ounces there in the blender jar, and I will drink this immediately after tomorrow morning's workout. So again, a lot of nutrients. That's what I'm trying to put in my body right after a workout. It's got protein in it as well, so definitely a good shake. It's got a good flavor to it. This one didn't come out quite like normal as far as color, but every time I make this, the color is a little bit different. Always seems to taste about the same, but sometimes it really becomes green, or a lot more green than what it is right now. Right now it's kind of a yellowish color, which is normal. There's nothing abnormal about that. It's just kind of I guess how much spinach and how much peaches I have in there. So not a big deal. It always tastes good, and it's a great shake to have after your workout. So until next time, always be in the pursuit of strength.